The National Commission for Women organized Shakti on March 8th to empower women entrepreneurs. Here are some important pointers and a key message from NCW for women in India.
I was never made to feel that as a woman I cannot do something. Now, this is what most women in this country lack. So what I'd like to tell you all is that, don't hesitate. Don't hesitate to raise your voice and say, this is my right, I want to do this. Don't hesitate to, if somebody says no to you, if you go to a bank for money and they say no, you say, no, I'm sure you can't do this, you can't just tell me no. Why are you telling me no? And give me a reason. You should be able to get something out of them, whether it's finance or anything else. I always say, don't hesitate to believe in yourself. Nobody is perfect. All of us make mistakes. Everybody has made mistakes on the way to the top. It is also now making economic sense to many politicians to engage with women, not merely in a political way, but also in an economic way. As more and more politicians are getting better educated about their constituencies, almost all of them have 48% women in them, and the fact that the agrarian economy is really women-based across the country, and statistics, provide enough backup for this. Don't hesitate to, yell if you think that you are being shortchanged in any way. This is not just merely about rape and physical abuse. A lot of discrimination against women is not rape or physical abuse or just domestic violence at home. Stand up and learn to shout for yourself. Nowadays people listen. 25 years ago, 30, 40 years ago, you were told, छोड़ो छोड़ो बात कोई बात नहीं ये तो होता ही रहता है sort of thing. But don't accept that, whether it's in shutting up a business, whether it's in any other facet of your life. There's this old saying that's always thrown around that behind a successful man there has to be a woman, and believe me, it's true. If we don't take the brunt of everything that men don't want to do, they really can't go out and become such big dadas, wherever they are, whatever field they may be in. And this means that we are already used to working hard. So why can't we work hard and turn it into a profit for ourselves, which is what innovation and incubation and actually entrepreneurship is about. Make yourself aware of the programs of the government. Some of it we will be talking about to you, but as has been pointed out very often to me and today morning also, we need to hear from you. Where are you finding it difficult? At what step are you facing the barriers that you feel should not have been there? At what step do you think that your gender is being looked at more than your capacity to actually make a profit? At what step do you feel that you're being shortchanged because they look at you as a woman and not as an individual? You have to tell us this, because the National Commission of Women, one of the largest, the biggest part of our mandate is that we are supposed to support every right that a woman has. Under the Constitution, we have equal rights. We weren't taught that we should demand. Now, I'm telling you all that please demand, because you have the right to, so why shouldn't you? And this is an old saying, don't give up if there is a problem that you come across. Today, the government is much more responsive. It's not just about which party is in power, which party is not in power. All parties across the board understand that we have to be responsive. I would tell women to first educate themselves, not to be afraid of asking for what their rights are. Today, every woman almost has a smartphone. The smartphone is your access to information. Learn to gather information, because knowledge is power. It's a very old saying. And as we become more knowledgeable, we will also become more sure of ourselves. Our self-esteem will increase, and we will also get the strength and the talent to make our own decisions. I think in the last maybe 18 months or so, some of the schemes have been very revolutionary. Example, the Jan Dhan scheme and the Aadhaar card, because the Aadhaar card scheme is something that will give women just one card, beginning with gas connections to access to finance. Everything can be done, which is why I'd also like to tell women today that, and the Aadhaar card does not depend on how rich you are, what your caste is, what your religion is, nothing. So I would tell women today that go out and get yourself an Aadhaar card. All you perhaps need is maybe a ration card, which a lot of women have. And the new scheme of the Mudra bank is also very good, because again you're looking at non-collateral based loans which are being given to small entrepreneurs, micro as we call them, and small, 500 to 50,000. Well, believe in yourself and stand up for yourself.